Hi everyone. What do you think it would take for science-backed natural remedies for serious illnesses to become well known? Doctors, research, books, success stories, Nobel Prizes? What if I told you none of those are enough? How do I know? I've seen it, I've lived it, in fact, I'm living it right now. My dad was a doctor who discovered a remedy for asthma, which was published in a prominent medical journal in 1983. Many doctors adopted it, but it didn't become mainstream. My dad died of cancer September 20th, 2004, a cancer for which the natural remedy had won a Nobel Prize 38 years earlier. How do I know? Well, it certainly didn't come up in any of the Google searches I did between 1997 and 2004 on remedies for prostate cancer. I found out while I was giving a course on Nobel Prize winners more than a decade after my dad passed away. The answer, estrogen, for which Professor Charles Huggins won a Nobel Prize in 1966. You know what else has estrogen? Small flowered willow herb, the herb Maria Traven advises as a remedy for prostate cancer. Esiac and Hoxie used herbal infusions to cure cancers as well. They all saw cancer patients who were given up by the medical establishment heal within weeks. Dr. Emanuele Rivici used a combination of sulfur and omega-3 in the form of flaxseed oil. He saw cancers die in a month and dissolve in 4 months. Dr. Johanna Budwig had similar results using a similar method. She noticed cancer patients had a yellowish-greenish slime in their blood and that they had less omega-3 in their blood than healthy people did, so she based her diet on that. After 3 months of following her diet, the slime dissolved and people were cancer-free. Professor William Lee's research confirms the anti-carcinogenic properties of many ordinary foods like certain fruits, vegetables, and spices. You find these congruencies everywhere where it concerns natural remedies for serious illnesses that are science-backed. So what do you think happens when you apply them all together? I've seen anything from minor annoyances and ailments to serious illnesses be healed in no time. Cancer in days, COVID in minutes. So who's going to tell you this? Doctors can choose between having comfortable careers and living as respected members of society if they keep their mouths shut, or becoming shunned broke whistleblowers if they open their mouths, or being labeled as quacks if they have the audacity to apply Nobel Prize winning methods. So if even winning Nobel Prizes doesn't make natural remedies, science-backed natural remedies for serious illnesses well known, what does? For that, look at history to see that it takes intelligent, well-organized, massive collective action for science to be applied. That's what it took for measures against cholera to be taken by building a pipeline from the Amsterdam dunes, the coast of the Netherlands, to the city of Amsterdam, supplying every household there with fresh, clean water, a program to clean the canals, and to promote hygiene. That wasn't automatically organized after the link between cholera and polluted water was scientifically proven. It took my great-great-granduncle, the famous writer Jacob van Lennep, years of campaigning, his father's land, and British investors because the Dutch aristocracy thought it was a ridiculous idea. Thanks to his persistence, the cholera epidemic of 1866 didn't hit Amsterdam, while it did hit other cities in the Netherlands. How many thousands of people are alive today because of his bold action? You find that there's a double standard in who can and who can't talk about health solutions. Journalists don't have to have PhDs in the subjects they report on. They just tell us what experts say, what witnesses say, what they witness themselves, and what I do is not much different. I just relate what successful doctors say, look at the research, look at what people who overcome diseases do, what healthy people do, look at the patterns, and research that, communicate that. So who says I can't do that? Not doctors or other health professionals. They usually tell me I know more about healing through diet and care than they do, and they admire my results. How do we live healthily? What question can be more basic and necessary than that? Of course, it's one I want to get to the bottom of, but I don't fit in any boxes. Too scientific for alternative medicine, too practical for scientists, too focused on natural remedies for allopathic medicine. So that makes me an outsider. Am I sorry for the path I landed on? No. I can help those around me and myself. And I can think of an alternative. Not look, not do everything I can to find these golden health nuggets that improve and save lives. Unthinkable. Not share them once I find them. Impossible. It's the difference between seeing given up 88-year-olds regain their strength with science-backed, toxin-free, natural diet and care, or seeing vibrant youth lose their strength with unscientific, toxic, synthetic, profit-oriented care. So what does it take to make natural, science-backed natural remedies for serious illnesses well known? Yes, the doctors, research, books, success stories, Nobel Prizes are necessary, but then it's up to us, you and me, the people who care about life, to share their knowledge and to make sure that who apply it are supported, not shunned. So join me in my mission to make health-oriented, evidence-based, science-backed, practice-confirmed, toxin-free, natural healing as abundant and normal, as delightful and delicious as dandelions in springtime. Spread the word, heal the world. Thank you.